Alright, so we are now in the temple because we're going to fight the Golem. What we're bringing is Chlorophyte, the Ankh Shield, Terra Spark Boots, the Worm Scarf, Star Veil, Angel Wings, Avenger Emblem, and Berserker's Glove for the first one. I think we're going to probably do this one twice. I'm going to do one with melee, and maybe we'll do one with start with melee and end with range. So, what we're bringing for buffs are Pumpkin Pie, Wrath Potion, Endurance Potion, Iron Skin, and Regen. Those are the 5 main ones. If you don't have heart statues, you're going to have heart lanterns in here along with a campfire, along with sharpening station and bewitching table. And this fight is going to be so close quarters combat, you don't really want to not do due diligence. So I've ran through this fight actually twice before this without heart lanterns with this exact setup, and it works just fine. It's just a little stressful at the end. You lose a lot of HP quickly. So let's give this a try. We're just going to do melee only for the first run, and then we're going to do probably a switch if the first one goes super well. So you spawn him, potion up, and then for this first phase I'm going to kind of stay above him. He doesn't really get too high. The only thing I'm really avoiding is him when he jumps, and then his little fireballs he shoots. But you see him doing pretty good damage. So that's the attack we're really going to spend basically the entire time dodging. He shoots it when he's low HP on his first phase, and then his head shoots it constantly when it separates. So we're going to do like a little over and around him, and hope to avoid most of the damage that way. Now his head is split, so now we're just going to run back and forth. And we do not want to get hit by those yellow lasers that his head shoots. Everything else, just take it if you can. That's the one you want to avoid. So you can see he's low HP, but he deals a lot of damage, and there's not a whole lot of room to run. So, it's quick, but it can be stressful with low HP. That was the first way. I recommend the Death Sickle. And then for the second one, we're going to try Death Sickle and then switch to Mega Shark. I'm not really sure. I haven't used this yet. We're going to see how it works. Forgot to mention, the minion I'm using is the Pygmy Staff, which you get from Plantera. Otherwise, basically everything else we're holding here is before Plantera. So, not too much grinding needed before you go straight to the Golem after Plantera. And we're going to give this a shot again. The reason we're using Death Sickle first, remember, is we want to get rid of the hands. And, well, what's doing that? Oh, my pygmies. We want to get rid of the hands, and then when it's just one target, we're going to switch to Chlorophyte bullets. And I've never really given this a try. We're going to see how it goes, though. So with Death Sickle, we have a nice piercing. This first part, we're not really worried, because he's not doing a whole heck of a lot. Second phase, so now we're going to be a little more careful about avoiding the yellow lasers. Well, I'm doing a pretty bad job. Alright, it's just him now. We're going to switch to Chlorophyte and just see what happens. Not crazy. Maybe it's better. Seems better. Now, if you have a Ranger emblem, which, I think we all know I do not have, this one, the DPS gets a little better. So yeah, I'd say Mega Shark with Chlorophyte is definitely a strategy here. Okay, cool. Now let's run it with just Mega Shark. Why the heck not, right? Let's give this a try. What are we so scared of? Let's do this, huh? See, now we can stay further away from him, avoid more damage. Perhaps this is the best way to do it. So I'm just going to focus on his fists right now. I mean, he's not doing too much to me without being low HP. So let's take care of the fists, and then we'll just worry about him. Why not? Let's try that as a strategy. Alright, one down. So they do a push out at you, like a fist punch, but they get they get blocked the second they get hit. So like if you're shooting a Mega Shark, they don't really get too far. Now it's just his head. I think this is gonna be just as effective. Probably a little less stressful than Demon Sickle, because I mean I can get very far away and do the same amount of damage. Can't really say that with the Death Sickle. So the head's gonna split, and now we just gotta worry about the body. Oof. I don't want to get hit by the body. I think I'd rather get hit by the lasers. Okay. Oh, neither's that good. Okay. Alright, so that's 3 options for you. You can either do melee here, you can do range, or you can do a little bit of both. I think I've shown all 3 of them as a pretty successful strategy. You don't have to work too hard for this one. And yeah, I wish you guys all the best of luck.